everybody, Crisis DN here with another Hockey Parenting 101 video. Today's video I'm going to talk about the hockey pants or breezers. I don't know if you've ever heard them called breezers before, if you're a new parent to the sport. But breezers, and I didn't know this, I just went with it for years, but since I was doing this video I decided to look it up. Breezers was actually a brand of hockey pants back in the day. I don't think they make them anymore. I didn't do too much research into it, but that's why if you hear around the rink somebody saying, "Where's your breezers at?" That's what they're talking about. They're talking about the hockey pants. So today's video is about the hockey pants. Shouldn't take too long because they're pants, so you should be very familiar with picking out pants for your kids. It's very similar. I'll just go into some of the little nuances with hockey pants that I've seen over the years, and I try to keep in mind when I'm buying new equipment for myself or my kids. Speaking of kids, I got some feedback from the kids about my videos. One, I'm not looking at the camera like I should be looking at, so I'm trying to improve that. I'm looking right at it right now, I think. And then the other thing is that my daughter said I am boring. So I watched a little bit of my videos again. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty boring. I wasn't trying to go over the top, and then I think I went aggressively the other way. So I'm gonna work on that. I also noticed that I do say and you know a lot, so I'm trying to cut that down. That's another reason why I'm doing these videos, to actually help with my just general speaking skills and public speaking skills. So that's why I'm doing this, on top of trying to pay it forward, so to speak, on all the knowledge I've gained over the years around the hockey rink. So with that, I'll get into the pants. So I'm going to show you two pairs. One is mine, which they're hand-me-downs from my son. These pants here, as you can see, they're Reebok, which Reebok doesn't make gear anymore, but they're still in pretty good shape, so I'm going to continue to use them until they fall apart. So the pants themselves, it's, when you see, or I just said, trying to cut it down, I swear. The pants they're pretty much shorts length. You would, not like shorty shorts, but short, like they go right to your knees short. That's what you're looking for, because again, this equipment's not just for show, it's to protect. So as you can see, there's pads around the waist. There's a little there's a little lower back pad. There's like padding in the thighs, like football pants. So, if you take a puck to the thigh, you're protected. It's hard plastic in there. There's a little bit of a butt pad, butt crack pad. Protect your butt if you fall. And then not a whole lot up top here. That's why, we'll go into a later video, but your kid should be wearing a jock or a Jill if it's a girl, to protect their groin area, because there is no padding in the pants to protect a cup shot. I'll try to keep it PC, a cup shot. So with pants, like I said earlier in the video, you just want to make sure that they fit. You don't want them too loose. Back in the day, I think you'd see people with suspenders on. You may even see them nowadays. Some pants still have hooks in them for suspenders. These do right here. If you can see these little grommets, I think they're called grommets. You could use those to actually wear them with suspenders. But if they fit snug enough, like these are a size medium, they have a belt strap that you can cinch tight, plus some laces, like a hockey laces for the pants. Almost, that's like the zipper. If you do that, I've worn these, they don't fall down. They fit just comfortably, as long as you can tighten them around the waist. So if you're buying these used, let me go back to the protection. So like the shoulder pads and elbow pad video, you just want to make sure you're protected all the way down, so when you get your pants, and I'll go in another video later on about the shin guard knee pad. You just want to make sure that these pants fit well enough that your child is not hindered in their movement. But at the same time, the pants, the shorts, whatever, breezers, whatever you want to call them, they need to go at least down to the knee, like right to the top of the knee, so to protect that area of your child or yourself if you decide to play adult league. Back to the condition. These are a prime example of something you can find used if they're in good shape. You don't need to buy new pants. If you look at the condition, like these are pretty old. They got a little bit of rip in the thigh, but it's nothing. So the padding's all in there. There's a zipper inside here. There's a little bit of Velcro. It's all in good shape. Just make sure everything is in good shape if you're gonna buy used. But yeah, these pants are in good shape. I was actually looking about buying new ones because they're Reebok, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna stick with these because there's really nothing wrong with them, other than they're just old. I mean, this is frayed here, but that's no big deal. So those are pants. There is a second type of pants called a girdle and a shell, and I'm gonna go into that next by showing you my daughters. So this is just a full pants, nothing special about them. They're just black. You can find them in any color to match your team. However, if your child's on a travel team, quite often they'll be required to wear a shell, which, to be honest with you, I think the shell could go over these, but there is a special kind of pant called a girdle, which I'll go into that. So here are my daughter's pants. These are CCM Tax, and you can see right in there it says girdle. So all this is it's the same kind of idea, except this outer portion that says CCM on it in blue, I could take this off. This is the shell. I'm not going to take it off. It's kind of a pain in the butt to put it back on. But this is the shell that goes over the girdle, and the girdle is all the padding. So it's not fully integrated like the pants I showed you earlier, my pants. That's all integrated one piece, you just put them on. This is a two-piece. And what I will do is I'll take the zipper. As you can see, the shell falls off after I do the zipper, and you can see this is the quad pad. There's a little bit of a thigh pad behind you, but your kid will just slip their legs into the girdle and have the shell over it. And that's the practice. That's my daughter's practice shell. It came with the whole girdle combo. My daughter, for her travel team, actually has a separate girdle. I'm sorry, separate shell that goes over this girdle. So when it's game time, I just swap these out. As a matter of fact, if you get them big enough, you can just put the shell over this shell, which sometimes, well, that's what I do because I'm lazy, and I can actually connect the shell and the girdle by I'll use a little zip tie here because the shell that she has also has one of these loops, and I could just zip tie those two together. And the shell also has a belt, so I could just double belt, keep this belt, and then put her belt, and then the shell stays on. No issues. Haven't had any. Been doing that for over a year. Works like a champ. I think that's it. I think that's everything about pants. Pretty short video, pretty straightforward video, but super important to get all this equipment right. That includes the pants, so they're not falling down, so they're providing adequate protection, especially, when they're falling. I said, again, I'm catching most of them. So make sure you're, doing your due diligence, even with the pants. I appreciate the watch. This is Crisis DN again, coming at you with hockey parenting one-on-one videos. I look forward to continuing this series. And with that, please hit that like button, and hopefully hopefully people start subscribing. I'm seeing people starting to watch the videos, which is exciting for me. I was just trying to do this to have fun and work on my public speaking skills, and also pay this forward. which I've said before, and I'm probably driving people nuts, but I do see people are watching, so I appreciate it. Hopefully if I start improving on my watchability, that I'll get more people and maybe even a few subscribers along the way, but that's bonus points in my eyes. So again, Crisis DN, appreciate the watch, and I'm out here.